look your way, you pull the camera back.
Yeah.
Like you do.
All right, it is Christmas Eve. We're at Bayview today, and this cutie here came in last minute with a with sauerkraut. By the little definition, this guy actually does have a yeast infection, so Mommy called it. Good girl. But we had to look under the microscope to make sure. Anyway, got a little bit of video of us pulling this stuff out, and we'll add that to this. And of course, there's no pictures of cytology because the microscope hates me right now. Anyway, but our buddy here has been lavaged and emptied, and we left a little bit of clean water in there. But we're gonna send this guy home with some antifungals, which will make his life a whole lot better in the near future. In my opinion, the number one cause of this is usually temperature related, being that the birds and the environment is just not warm enough for them. So let's get some heat lamps over this bird. Obviously, get you some of those heat guns so you know if you're killing them and cooking them or not. If you see smoke, it's too much heat. Okay.
Okay. I actually thought there was too much heat already on them.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
well, obviously not, because we definitely have a yeast infection in there. Of course, sometimes it can just be the fact that we've let the food sit out too long, and it became ripe that way with yeast. I mean, yeast is everywhere. It's hard to not get yeast on anything. I mean, even your overripe fruit gets yeasty,
Yeah.
okay? So I'd like to think of those organisms as being an everywhere type of thing. The bad news is if it sits too long, the yeast may double and triple numbers while it's waiting to be used. And then if it sits in the bird too long, they can double and triple their numbers while they're waiting to be passed. And if the bird is cold and his intestines are not working as quickly, okay, then that's one of the reasons I usually like to blame the temperature.
Okay, it's probably all of the above, though.
Could be all the above. I like the way you think. We can fix everything. Anyways, that's what we look like as of now. We actually are slightly more bright-eyed than we went in. And the second I put in that warm water, the look in his eye was like, oh man, I'm swallowing this. He wouldn't give up the last bit of water. He was like, this is mine, I'm keeping it.
Really? He was drinking it up?
Well, it was in his esophagus. You know.
Okay.
I'll show you the video in just a second. All right, so here, we're going to show him on the video later. Hold on, little buddy. Come on, one more time. Well, maybe one more time. If you're lucky. Oh, here we go. Oh, what? Hold on. That might be all we get. Oh, okay. Yummy. Put that on a cracker. He used to be funny. A little bit more. Just put some in there. Bring some more back out. Come on. Good bird. Good baby. I'll juggle it all around. Oh, yeah. Flippy, flippy, flippy. Yeah. Bird esophagus soup. It's awesome.
My nose itches.
Here's an elbow.
No, I'm not gonna wipe my nose on your elbow.
I didn't want you to wipe your nose on it, but you can scratch. I was going to offer you a free elbow to scratch it on. It looks like you wanted to keep that. Okay. We're done. Okay. Now, let's put a sample of this under the microscope. Find out what's causing it.
Is he
It
pulling
turns
his
out
feathers
that
out?
no. Birds, if you ever get a chance to look at a chicken, next time you look at a chicken, okay, you'll notice that the feathers are in tiny lines. They call those pterolae. The spaces between the lines are called aterolae. So in other words, birds don't actually have feathers that grow out everywhere. They have feathers in tracks and lines down their body. And when they're babies, they're not covering enough, so you can see the aterolae, the spaces where there aren't feathers. Isn't that cool? All right, Mom just finished watching the video, and she didn't vomit. So that's good news there. And they didn't comment about the crackers comments or nothing. Man, I worked so hard to drive these people crazy. Anyway, our buddy's rested comfortably at this point in time. Mom's going to take him home. We're going to work even harder to keep him warm and hydrated. And chances are this guy's going to have a Merry Christmas. All right?
All right.
You want to say something for the camera?
No, I don't.
No? All right.
I'm
Dad
all right.
want to say something cool for the camera? You could be famous. This could be your 30 seconds here.
Thank you for the Christmas miracle. Thank you for the Christmas miracle. Yay!
Hell, you said Christmas miracle. We may put that up today. All right, little buddy. On that card that you're gonna get, that'll have my phone number on it that actually rings this thing right here. So if you have any problems, just give me a call. We'll talk you off the ledge or do what we can for you.
Okay.
All right, you guys have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Later, buddy.